Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I review a kaiju book that is sort of out of this world. I'll explain it in a minute. But yeah, I guess you could say that. First I'll read you the book's description, then I'll go into the review. Anything else I say is a bonus for you guys. Also, before we get too far in, I finished this book in the course of a week and 3-ish days. I listened to the audio formatted version, so my review is on that version alone. If I physically read this book, maybe I would have had a different experience ultimately, but I also may have DNF'd it as well, so there's that. Anyways, on to the description. Death from space. The first meteor landed in the Pacific Ocean near San Francisco, causing an earthquake and a tsunami. The second wiped out a small Indiana city. The third struck deserts of Nevada. When gigantic monsters Isham, Gira, and Nasku emerged from the impact craters, the world faces a threat unlike any it had ever known. Kaiju. NASA's catastrophist Gate Rutherford and Special Ops Captain Aiden Walker must find a way to stop the creatures before they destroy every major city in America. So yeah, I read it and I have some things to say. First off, let's address the elephant in the room. I gave this story 3.5 stars, which I will generously round up to 4 on Goodreads and maybe Amazon if I remember to review it there. The story didn't have any characters I was too invested in, and the human plots were just alright. The captain, blanking on the name at this moment, but the captain was probably my favorite character of them all. But I didn't really catch all the other people's names either. Their plots just didn't interest me enough to actually care, if you will. Now to the good part of this book, because that was some of the bad things I had for this book. The good things about this book is the hive mind-like monster was really cool. The wasp that deployed on the populace was pretty cool, and hearing of its workings was pretty cool as well. The interior workings or inner workings of the creature. The alien monster was threatening and malevolent. Loved that part of the story. Overall, I wish the characters were a bit more compelling, but otherwise, it was a lot of fun to read this story. So, 3 space crab hive minds go down in this thriller. The destruction of multiple cities was cool, but I wish they went into more detail with the destruction rather than referred to it in the book. Like in the story, they just referred to the mass destruction, but they never really show it too much. So, but the action scenes we did get were pretty entertaining, and the scene of the group that goes into the kaiju was fun, was fun. One guy in particular had an infatuation with hookers. Not kidding. It was kind of funny though. All his jokes were kind of funny. There's like one time, this reminds me of a time where I was with a hooker in Budapest or something like that. It'd be something random, But so yeah, 3.5 kaiju stomps out of 5 is what I give this one. So what did you think of the book if you read it? Do you have any kaiju recommendations? I'd love to read your suggestions and insight down below in the comments. I'm MechaNick, and it's time to charge out of frame and end the video here. If you did enjoy the video, think about liking and subscribing. I'd appreciate it a lot if you did. That's all from me. MechaNick is out.